ARFID. What is ARFID? ARFID.
Avoidant and restrictive food intake disorder. So this is not like any of the eating disorders we've described. There's a category in the DSM that's feeding and eating disorders. There's also a few other eating disorders we haven't gotten into and no need. But this eating disorder is honestly what's happening is it's like picky eating but it's not picky eating. They've gone to a degree that they're malnourished. These people that struggle with this aren't growing the way they need to be growing. It's often textures, various like sensory things that they don't like about food, and they have a very like repulsion to eating certain types of food, are very specific and picky about what they eat. And it's led to a nutritional deficiency or a lack of growing how they should be growing. And there is no obsession about body weight or look or size. It has nothing to do with that. It's literally just like from almost like a texture in the food itself standpoint. It just, honestly, sometimes like it's just like a fear of choking, like stuff like that.
OSFED. What is OSFED?
Otherwise specified feeding and eating disorders. So there's like almost subclinical. What I mean by that is they don't meet criteria to be, these behaviors aren't enough criteria to be specifically anorexia. Like I mentioned, atypical anorexia. So by definition, in order to be diagnosed with anorexia, your BMI, you have to be underweight, right? For where you should be. And so for people that aren't that, but have the restricting behaviors, they fall under atypical anorexia. There's also purging disorder. So that's within OSFED, right? Which is like, but purging, right? And there's things, it's just like the frequency isn't enough to meet criteria for the other disorder. So it's basically like we almost have this, but we don't quite. If you fall into that category.
Yeah.